y'all tuning in for another episode of Bankedoutt Radio Show. So you hear the fan going, oh, we in a new location, so y'all gonna get like, I guess some footage one day. Yeah, it's hot as hell over here, because the last AC unit is old or whatever, so they're replacing it. So I think they'll get it done by the end of the month, something like that. And then also they hear like a little sound or whatever. That's Chris in the back. He's spray painting his wall right now, so it's hilarious around here. But we got our first guest in our new location.
Hi.
So guest, introduce yourself.
Hi, I am Shatara, but for my business I go by the Plus Size Barbee because I have a plus size boutique.
Yeah. And the business, the Big Girls Are Dope.
Yes, Big Girls Are Dope.
See, I'm plugging.
Thank you. I needed that.
You need that.
Help me out.
But yeah, so you're not new to entrepreneurship.
No.
You've done entrepreneurship before,
yes,
and helped out your partner at the time. But let's dive into, what made you want to like just jump into entrepreneurship? Like any family history of entrepreneurship?
No. When I first decided that was the fan, thought somebody was shooting. We are in the hood now, like. You know what to do. Like,
Southside.
go hide behind you. I'm gonna tell your kids what happened.
What happened to Daddy?
He was a hero.
You died a hero. Be proud of your daddy.
Right. Somebody gotta tell the story.
But now, go ahead though.
Okay, so yeah, one day I was at work and a lot of people saying that they want to start businesses, build generational wealth. They didn't want to do the norm because why help out a business thrive when you could be putting all this energy in helping yourself? So I started 2 other businesses besides this one, but this one is my baby. This one is my passion. I love fashion. There's so many women that look like me that are so self-conscious and insecure about how they look. So I want to offer fashionable clothing that makes plus size women feel comfortable, and also I want to offer styling. Like I want to push the envelope though, because if you're insecure, I want you to try out something that you wouldn't normally do and see how it makes you feel. Yeah. So that's just my goal with it.
That's what's up. I like that you're doing that though, because I think that I don't know, have you always been what's your title? Do you call yourself like a plus size woman? Or?
Yes, I consider myself plus size.
Now, I don't want to be offended or anything like that, you know what I'm saying?
Like, he called me fat on the radio.
No. Alright, no. There's a lot of curvy women out there.
No, whatever. But I
voluptuous?
Know. Yes.
Voluptuous.
I know where I am. So I have not always been plus size. I used to be very little. Like I used to be so skinny I could turn sideways and disappear.
Oh wow. That was real skinny.
Right.
Like an anorexic teenager.
But I love where I am now.
Yeah. See, I like that. You love where you are now. So now you're giving options to other women, because like I don't like the way I look at beauty. They say beauty is what the eye of the beholder or whatever. But that's what other people say. But anyway, I'm just play with y'all. No. Anyway, but no, I look at beauty and it's so different. There's so many different metrics of beauty, right? Like I got a preference, right? Like I like dark skinned women, curvy women. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like, I'm like skinny. Yeah, it's something. Yeah, there's something about that that just seems unhealthy. I'm just saying. Like, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? We all got different body types and stuff like that, but it's like something fitting into like what you're supposed to be that, like, you know what I'm saying, I guess like your prime or whatever the case may be. And I'm glad that you're you're comfortable with who you are, and the fact that I've noticed that a lot of plus size women say that there's not a lot of options out there for them.
Yes, it is not, because a lot of times you see everything covered up. A lot of us plus size women don't want to be covered up. You see what we look like with our clothes on, so.
Well, fun fact, right? Let me tell you a fun fact.
Okay, I like
she already ready for it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. She about to receive this information.
I am.
So a few years, it was about 10 years ago or so, something like that. And Germany did a study right, Germany, and it said that society was better off if women showing cleavage than not showing cleavage. Like,
interesting.
They said it was a nice little number too. It was like 50, 60, 70% or something like that. It was like they were happier and everything like that. So I was like, hey, free the bosoms. You know what I'm saying?
Let it go.
Let them go.
Should have had that discussion in October. Yeah,
but no, it was a real study.
That's real interesting.
But I think because I've seen a lot of beautiful plus size women. They're nice and curvy. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, some of the funnier shaped ones. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some people like SpongeBob and all that or whatever, which
like
is
the Penguin
interesting.
from Batman.
But there are a lot of beautiful plus size women out there that are like really curvy too, and I think they should be able to, you know, embrace it and you know show their curves off or whatever, because it don't be bothering me.
See it.
But no, so
plus side of TikTok. But it's interesting to hear that you say your preference, because so often plus size women they feel ugly, they feel unwanted, and they could be the most beautiful women, but the fact that they're overweight by society standards, that they don't feel as beautiful. And they try to hide themselves by wearing bulky, oversized clothing and don't try to fix themselves up. But my goal is you come see me, you're going to leave with something, you're going to be happy, we're going to fix it up. In the process of getting the jewelry, because I want you to be able to pick your outfit, pick your accessories. I want you to be able to walk out my door ready to go on your date, ready to go hang out with the girls. You're just ready for whatever's coming.
Yeah.
So that's really my goal.
Take us back to the, what did you say the Barbie thing was again?
Yes, the plus size
Barbie. And Big Girls Are Dope. So when did you like initially take that step to like jump out there and do?
So the plus size Barbie came first. I started on social media because just being around you, listening to people, be like, I can't wear that, I'm too big for that, or that don't look right on me, my stomach or my arms or whatever it may be. I know everyone has insecurities on their body and what they want to change, but it's more pronounced.
No, for real, like no lie. Like I be messing with my kids stuff. Like I wake up and like they be laughing at me because I be showing my taco meat or whatever. But they I be telling them, this is European silk. So you know what I'm saying? Don't talk about my European silk over here. They be running up and down the highway. Mommy, Daddy, walk around with a shirt off again or whatever.
That's funny.
It'd be funny to people, but I think it goes to the person, to their experiences. Like I had experiences, when I was younger or whatever. People talk about me, talk about, you know what I'm saying, like my nose or whatever, or the fact that I'm skinny or whatever the case may be or whatever. So I'm like, we all got that, but at the same time, it's like just be comfortable in who you are or whatever.
Exactly.
Like my new thing is I have a friend of mine, and every time she says something, whatever, she's like, hey, skinny man or whatever, right? I was like, can you stop body shaming me?
Right.
She be laughing. She thinks it's hilarious.
It is. It's funny, but that's good. I forgot where I was going. Sorry about that.
No, I'm sorry. I do that sometimes.
That's okay.
And we just talk about whatever.
Right. But yeah, I was getting with the plus size Barbie. For the longest, Barbie only came in one body type. And then they started doing plus size Barbie, and people like some kids that are more of the chubbier side, they can see Barbie. Now Barbie has the afro. And I feel that I'm very beautiful. I'm a plus size girl. So I'm the plus size Barbie because I want you to look to me for inspiration, for styling, for whatever you need, even if it's just to have a conversation about why am I so, or how am I so confident. I'm willing to do that because when you're insecure, that's depression, and you're not happy. Life is too short to live unhappy.
Yes. Yeah, there's definitely that. So as you started this process, you're in a circle in there that what was the feedback for them? Were they like, oh no, girl, I don't think you should do it, or you know, or well, I guess I was acting like a woman, but or dudes or whatever, whomever was in your inner circle. Were they giving you like, you know, go shoot for, you know, shoot shot and all that stuff?
I was the person that's saying I couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
My circle was like, you can do it. Go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you like. Mm-hmm. If you like it, others will like it. Mm-hmm. So it was me. Mm-hmm. And for 6 months, I had people telling me, you need to go ahead and do it. Try it. See what happens. Mm-hmm. Put yourself out there. And then I finally decided I can do it. It was like one night, it came to me, like I just jumped up like, mm-hmm. I'm going to open a plus size boutique. Mm-hmm. And I was so emotional mm-hmm. because this is my baby. This is, mm-hmm. I love this. Like it's going slow. It's speeding up a little bit. Like I'm getting traction, but it's just slow right now. Yeah. But even in the slow times, mm-hmm. or being that it is slow, mm-hmm. I love it. Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for this to be my career mm-hmm. instead of, you know, but I love it.
No, I'm like, in this process, you're gonna get there. So I'm like, because I'm like, even though you're saying that you're slow in doing stuff or stuff's happening, you've already made moves. Well, now you got a spot mm-hmm. that you know people can come in and shop in. And having a brick and mortar is like, you know what I'm saying, you got skin in the game. Yeah. Because I've seen a lot of people where, you know, they'll just stay like out their house and stuff like that. And to me, that's a great starting point, but don't stay there because it's easy and it's too comfortable. Mm-hmm. Once you get out there and you get a brick and mortar, now you have to pay rent, now these other utilities and things that go along with it. You got more skin in the game. You got to make decisions like that to affect your business to where, you know, you got to get it on.
I'm ready to hit that tailfare cone and see what popping because this is just keeping up with my bills, adding new product, mm-hmm. keeping up with the bills here. It's just, it's different because I've always worked out of my house. Mm-hmm. But I like being able to go get away because mm-hmm. at my house you couldn't just say I'm coming over. Mm-hmm. I don't like people at my house. Yeah, so I knew that was a bad idea. Yeah. But here,
you kind of hit me.
I know.
Bunch of legs.
What you did to that fan?
Like pet me and something back and got me up. But no, I get that because, you know, you got to separate in.
You definitely.
Like I had to do that with the cook shop and all that because then I started at the house and then we went to the other office that I got. And then even at that office, it was starting to like clutter too much mm-hmm. stuff, and I needed separation. So that's why I love being able to leave here, leave work here, mm-hmm. go home, relax, not have to worry about all that, and just do home stuff at home instead of work stuff at home.
That's
and then, you know, it keeps you motivated too because you gotta come. You gotta come. You're like, I better rent. The rent coming. The rent don't stop, boy.
Definitely don't.
So.
Any sugar daddies out there? No, I'm just playing. And it's bread. I'm just kidding.
You know what? That's hilarious. I got another video where I did this little segment. I started to do these new segments or whatever, try some stuff. But I can't remember. I think it was like finish the lyrics or lyrics and random questions or whatever. Yeah. And because she works out and stuff like that and she's younger, I was like, how many sugar daddies you approach you or whatever? I ain't got none approach me, but anyway, it was hilarious, whatever. But I get it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. But the world is real. It's real out here. So how do you decide, like, you know, as far as like style and stuff like that, like what you're gonna present to clients and things of that nature?
When I decided, and I got this off YouTube because I did a lot of research, I wrote down my demographic. So I actually named her and I wrote a letter, and I was writing a letter as if I was writing to a retail company about what I like and what I think you should carry so that I could be a customer. So that's what, and when I start shopping for my business or when I start looking for stuff, I refer back to that letter. So that's just for my target audience. So that's how I decided to come up with it.
I like that. So, are you setting goals for your business? You want anything to accomplish by the end of the year?
Yes.
2023?
So, being that I started in September, So for 2022, I wanted to end the year with a revenue of at least $5,000.
Okay.
So that means I got to grind. Because my first month, I was like, well, I'll be happy if I just make $100. Well, I've surpassed that. So that's one goal checked off. So that's short term. So now I'm looking at, okay, well, what I want to do in month 2. So I want to continually grow. So I have to expand on that. So this month my goal was 100. So let me do 500 for month 2.
Okay.
So that means I got to get out there. I got to market. I got to be harassing people on the street. Hey, I see you fat. Would you like to wear? Like, I'm just, no, I want to get but I just have to. And before I started with other businesses, I was so shy to walk up to people and tell people like what I do or why you should let me do my service for you. But now it's so easy. I can just walk up to people, let them know what I do. We just start having a conversation because so many, it's that insecurity. So many plus size women have that insecurity that they're unattractive and they're absolutely gorgeous. Just because they're listening to society and how they feel beauty, how they consider what beauty is.
So name a couple of things society can do to help advocate for plus size women.
Honestly, it's not society's job to do that. It's for women to do that for women. So we will never be the beauty standard because we're not white, we're not blonde, have blue eyes. What we have to do is create our own beauty standard. And I know that might be a little controversial for maybe your show. Sorry, people. But that's what's considered beautiful.
Good. To some.
To some. Yes, because we know what you like.
Yeah, hey.
But
we darker than me over here now.
But we have to create our own beauty standards instead of, and it's not just saying like plus size women or women in general have to create their own beauty standards because everything isn't for everybody. What I may like, the next person may not, but it's okay.
It is. Okay. So what's the biggest lesson you've learned thus far with doing this particular business? Or you got a combination of both of them, but
budgeting. Because you can't just say what I gotta. Okay, what I do, and I'm getting better. What's in my account? Let's see what I can buy. But I'm getting better. So it's budgeting. But my thing, what I was afraid to do, is price myself. Because I was scared to, let's say, charge what I'm worth. Just because I don't want people to feel like, why would I spend that much with her? What is she doing that I can't go to Lane Bryant or I can't go to?
I'll tell you how to price your products when we get out. I'm not going to get away to make people work for it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I just did this with another girl that has their shop on, what is that? Mercer. The Perfect Collection. I'm working with her to get some stuff going. And I just did her stuff and I was like, man, you did good on this item, this item, this item. We need to mark up this one, this one, this one. And she's going to her website to change and stuff, whatever. Because I broke it down to like, gross profit, operating expenses, all that, net profit. But anyway, that's what y'all pay for. So yeah. Okay, so what is it? The other thing I was going to ask you. Okay, so what is the best thing that you've experienced so far? As far as like this is your baby business. Happening this far.
As far as me just stepping out of my comfort zone and actually setting up the business, that was, to me itself, that was such a huge thing for me. Like I broke down crying when I decided this was all I was going to do because for so long I convinced myself that I couldn't. So as of right now, for me to actually do this, it's just been, and with my children, it's funny because my 8-year-old, my 11-year-old, this is how they get their allowance because they have to work for it. So they have to come here and work, and they get their allowance by working here.
As you grow and everything, you can pay them up to $12,000 as tax write-off.
I've heard that, but
no, that's real.
I
I know, like,
I
how we say,
wasn't
like,
saying like that's a rumor, but
I'm just
I was
saying,
saying, yeah.
you know, I heard it. You know, I don't know about it, but I heard about it.
But I knew that, but because everything is so new, I'm still learning. When they get older, of course, because at that point, I want to be able to give this business to my children because it'll have done years of tax returns. It have been established for years when they, you know, as they grow up. So it's something that they could put their name on if that's what they want to do.
That's what's up. So, for anybody out there who wants to shop with you, whether or not, you know what I'm saying, plus size women or the dudes who got plus size women or whatever the case may be, they want to hit up and use your expertise, things of that nature, how can people get a hold of you?
Absolutely. So I am here at Spark Making, of course, 600 Guy Pay Road, Suite 124. And you can also hit me up on Facebook, the Plus Size Barbee, and then I have a business page, Big Girls Are Dope. And also you can send me a text message. I may not answer the phone, but you can text me to let me know what you're looking for, what you have in mind. My phone number is 478-633-0645. Do not call the hospital. I said.
Do not call the hospital. The number that close to the hospital?
Yes, it's 663, but when people call 633.
Okay, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it is.
So let me do that again. 478-663-0645.
Exactly. So y'all make sure y'all go and y'all support all the ladies, you know what I'm saying, wherever you at, no matter. Y'all come, shop, you know, support, and then of course, you know what I'm saying, let her style you and stuff like that. I'm sure it's like extra night or whatever.
It's extra.
Yeah, but it's well worth it though.
It's worth it because if you have date night and you want to be cute or you want a night out with the girls and you just need help, need that little bit of style so that you feel comfortable, cute, and sexy, you know, just let me know. Let me work with you. So if you don't like it, we'll keep going. I will keep going until we find something that you feel good in.
That's what's up. See, and then you make all your friends jealous and all that too.
I know.
In the process. Yeah.
And then you can say I was styled by the Plus Size Barbee.
Exactly. So here it is, Plus Size Barbee. Y'all make sure y'all go and support. And if y'all have not, go ahead and download the Bankedoutt Radio Show app. And as always, y'all can send stars and support this show.